Okay, so we've got an away game in playing against Purple Kansas this week. So we are gonna try to knock off the Wildcats and get ourselves our 5th win of the year. Remember, Andre King had that big week last week where he ran for 200 yards. We got our first shutout win against Colorado. All the momentum in the world. We had 100 yards rushing with Lance Hodge. It was a good week. It was a very good week last week. So, we're just hoping to duplicate that again this week and have a solid outing against a pretty good Kansas State team. Holding up first place. Waiting on that matchup with West Virginia later on in the year. And Bill Snyder Family Stadium. Yep, yes sir. I'm going to go ahead and return this kick. Got Vaughn taking this one. And he gets out to about the 23. Pretty big game last week for Corey Hawley as well. We're going to start off with the run though, because the run game was bumping last week. With both running backs. And Hodge is going to start this game off with a huge run, 35 yards. He's not the leading rusher on this team anymore, and he wants that title back. Why not run again? We're going to run a triple option this time. He's going to take that for 5 yards. I couldn't get rid of the ball soon enough. Now, for those of you that are on here watching, I did just release my first podcast for my website, The Prairie Report. Today, we interviewed Gabe Lewis from the Football Brainiacs. Kind of got his take on the Texas Longhorns' view of this season and what they are looking for next year. You can find that on SoundCloud. It's at the Chase for 8 podcast on there. You can also find it on Twitter at the Prairie Report OU. That's my Twitter and you can find me on there. It will be the pinned tweet, so it's not going to be. You're not going to have to dig through a whole bunch of tweets to find it. Give it a listen to. It was really good fun talk. Talked to Gabe about a lot of really interesting inside stuff, and pretty informative, really good talk, and really excited to see where that podcast takes off to, and see if we can't get that rolling. That was just a terrible run by Maxwell. That was my fault. We've been running We're going to go play action here and try to get this touchdown real quick. Couldn't do it. And that was my running back throwing that ball. Little interesting tidbit right there for you. Hodge is going to take that one for a touchdown out of the backfield on the reception. Nobody accounting for the flat. Corey Hawley is 1 for 1 for 7 yards and a touchdown. And pretty good start to this game. Almost hit the, almost hit a brick wall there in their territory, but we got it back on track. So we are continuing here with playing great defense. Our defense stops Kansas State from scoring. Trying to go 5 straight quarters without allowing any points, and we're on the right track so far. And Hawley's going to get a big completion downfield to Seth Vaughn. 1 for 25 yards there on him. And we're going to go ahead and get back to the run game here. Hodge picks up a couple more yards, 8 more yards. He's got 2 runs for 43 yards. It's not bad at all. We're going to do a triple option on the right, see if we can't open something up for him, either King or Hodge. Looks like they're going to crash in on King, which should leave Hodge with a 7-yard gain there. He's up to 50 yards in this game. And we're going to go ahead, we're going to run a halfback blast, see if we can't get some big yards here. We got King in now. He's going to make a really good cut, but keeps running to his own guys and only picks up 11 yards. Still a pretty good gain. And he's up to 33 yards on the game. Play action. And just about, probably should have been picked off, but just about picked off by the defense. And he hits Johnson before he goes out of bounds. It's a close one, but might have gotten a foot down. It's going to be 1st and 10 on the 12. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to try to pass for this. I want to get Adams a touchdown here. No. Oh, man. Linebacker just stepped right in front of that one. Man, that's a bummer. Well, we turn it over deep in Kansas State territory and in the red zone nonetheless, which has been where we've struggled this year so far. So we're going to come back out. We're going to run the ball. Oh my gosh. That was 6 if I run at the right angle, but I didn't. And I played myself. So their defense has definitely got a big boost of momentum and confidence right now, following that pick. 11-yard run for Andre King, and he's banged up. That hurts big time. So we have extended the streak to 5 straight quarters without allowing a score, and Hodge says, "Get off of me." 5-yard pickup. He's up to 60 yards now. Man, I tell you what, he just got the wind knocked out of him, so he'll be back soon. Thank goodness. That's scary. Oh, they're gonna send a blitz again, and only pick up 3 yards on that run. I'm going to sub him in for right now. We're going to go empty. 5 wide. Andrews was wide open in the middle. Puts a move on him, and he's gone. Touchdown. Huge touchdown. Gavin Andrews made one move, shook one guy, and he was gone. Let's see if we can get a replay of that real quick. Just nobody on him. Makes one move here. Shakes that guy off, and he's gone. It's going to be 14-0 Nebraska. And the defense holds. Nice. Trying to go to 6 straight quarters without allowing a touchdown. So we're going to go really conservative here. Try to bleed out the rest of the half, score, and not leave them with any time to make anything happen before the half. Lance Hodge picks up 6 yards on that carry. He's up to 69. That's rather crass. King is back in the game. And, wow. Hodge has got... that was a perfect pitch. That was perfect. That's how I should run the option every time. We're going to run a draw here. And it's probably not going to work just based off of how their defense is set up. And he picks up 8 more yards. He's inching closer to 100. 9 for 91. Okay. 6-yard run. See if we can't get him over 100 in the first half. That would be phenomenal. Actually, we're going to go a pass play here. Johnson gets a first down. We're going to run a counter out of this, I guess. I don't really like running counters out of the pistol, but we're doing it. So, 8 yards. He's over 100 yards rushing on the game. And let's see what we can do here. Really want to get one to Adams. Got it. 15-yard reception. He's got that. That's his first reception in the game. Holly's up to 118 yards. And this might be the last play if I don't hurry. Ooh, that was close. I think taking this field goal here is a safe bet if you're not on the 1-yard line. For me, it's like you're on the 1. Let's call a timeout first. I just want to make sure that I don't run out of time here. Because the last thing I need to do is do something stupid and end up not taking a timeout so that I can try to get an opportunity to score here. And King punches it in from 1 yard out, and it's going to be 21-0 going into the half. Just a clutch play there, making it happen. So we've gone 6 quarters without allowing a point. And man, we could really be flirting with 7 if we keep this up. Man, we're just really playing lights out good on defense lately. The last couple of games. Oh, Adams is wide open. And that's going to be a big play. Corey Hawley is 7 of 10 for 178 yards passing now. And we're on our way in here. King, he's going to score a long one, 18 yards. Well, not really that long, but still 18-yard touchdown run on the triple option. They account for Hawley and they account for Hodge, but they do not account for Andre King. And he makes them pay. 28-0 here. Hopefully the defense can stand up and make another big stop. Looks like that finally, after 6.5 quarters, somebody has scored on us. Unfortunately, it comes to an end. It's very difficult to do that, but we were able to make some good things happen there for a little bit. And McMillan might have his third kickoff return for the touchdown of the year, should this stand, and it does. 96 yards to the house, and we're up 35-7. That is how you take momentum back in a football game right there. They come out and score for the first time in 6.5 quarters, and you need an answer. So what do? Kickoff return for a house, right to the house, man. How about that one? Eat it. Okay, we're gonna go with a little play action here. Oh man, he burned him. Oh no! Daggum. He had the corner beat, but the safety was over the top, and I got greedy. So they're definitely gonna score there. And luckily, they only get a field goal out of it, but good God, dude, I missed him. Wrong type of throw, bad placing. That was on me. McMillan with a nice catch. 26-yard reception. And that's going to end the third quarter. And we're up 35-10 here. Let's see. Oh, he's got him. Touchdown. Man. He's over 250 yards passing now. Just threw an absolute bomb down the field to McMillan, who got behind the safety, and that was all she wrote. Close play at the end, but going to be 6 for us. 42-10. We're trading haymakers right now. 4th and 3 on the 4-yard line. And Kansas State's going to score. They're going to kick an onside kick here, is my guess. And they do not get it. Hits McMillan again. That's the go-to. When in doubt, hit McMillan. .278 yards now. Going 5 wide again. And just about another pick. Good grief. That's a defensive end or a linebacker or somebody. That looked like a defensive end. Good God, how did that dude stay with him? Hits Andrews, and he gets a 20-yard reception. All right, so he's up to 298 yards, going for his 4th touchdown pass of the game. Oh, that should be cake. Why? God dang. Couldn't get my block set up. Right there when he catches it, that's a touchdown. But my wide receiver blew by the block instead of holding it. And that's what hurt me. Oh my goodness. Okay, here we go. Let's get 6 here. And he hits Adams. Adams scores, and it's going to be 48-17. He's over 300 yards passing now. 13 of 19. And Kansas State's just going to punt this ball away. And we got the second team in now, doing a mop-up duty. Okay, so let's see. Oh man, he was wide open that time. 20-yard reception, and we got Kelly flexing on the defense right now. Ooh, that was close. I don't know. That was really close. And he hits Andrews. Golly, that guy's fast. 30-yard reception. Gavin Andrews inching close to 100 yards in the game. Maxwell picks up 4 yards. All right. King scores 10-yard touchdown. 56-17. Nebraska is gonna get the W this week and beat down on Kansas State at home. That's our 5th consecutive win. As you can see, we put up quite good numbers. We played really good defense, even though that we allowed 17 points this game, coming off that shutout last week against Colorado. Really good team win. Really good team win. So we're gonna go take a look at what the recruiting rankings are for you guys. We got the early season release here to see how everybody is doing. I'll give you a hint. Y'all's favorite guy is definitely in the top 5 classes again, because that's the only place I know. That's where I live. That's where I make my money at. I gotta cut it with the turnovers, man. I really do hurt myself a lot with those, and I know it, but it's okay. So we're gonna go ahead. Come on, let's get through all this junk. The people want to see recruiting rankings, and I will get my people their recruiting rankings. Good night. There we go. So, we've got 5 commitments in this class. All of them 4-star or better. We've got 2, or excuse me, besides the kicker, we've got two 2 4-stars and 2 5-stars and 1 3-star. With a 4th-ranked class, we're behind Tennessee and Indiana. USC quit on us, but he would have had the number 1 class at this point. Next in line after that, you come all the way down here, and I'll bet you we find my dude, Derek, chilling with Memphis. All the way back at number 42 now. After him, we're coming on down here all the way, and we got Kentucky, who signed their punter, which is very important. After that, you got UTEP. Excuse me, we've got UTEP, who signed a 2-star tackle. And Washington State, Pittsburgh, and Penn State. Now, a lot of y'all may know there's an intense recruiting rivalry between me and Huber. Now, someone's got to bring up the ass end of this league. Shouldn't it be him? My poor guy. But I digress. 126 is not better than number 4 in this situation. Guys, I appreciate you watching. Please subscribe. We're always uploading videos of NCAA football. I'm trying to get a little bit more to Battlegrounds and Fortnite for you guys. We also will be seeing more of Madden 18 as I am actually starting a league over there. So please hit the subscribe button. Definitely come and check back with us again, and I will see you.